Hello and welcome to Tina Renee's Dollhouse. Today we're going to be discussing women who love men that are locked up. Join us. We have Miss Nikisha Porter. Welcome to the Dollhouse.
Thank you.
And Miss Monet Wilson.
Thank you. Welcome.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about your experiences as being a down chick. I want you both to define what being a down chick entails.
All right, for me, a down chick, for me is, I'm down with my man. He has been locked up for over 12 years.
Have you been with him the full 12 years?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I have not been with him for 12 years, been with him for 4, and I've been down with him since day one, and likewise.
So what defines you as being a down chick? Do you go visit him every week? Do you send money? Do you send packages? Why are you a down chick?
Well, I'm down chick because he makes me feel comfortable with him. So, yeah, I send him money. I go and visit him every other weekend, non-stop. So.
All right, fabulous. Miss Monet, why are you a down chick?
I've been with mine currently going on 11 years now. So we have history prior to his arrest, but in the process of his arrest, I never wanted for nothing. So therefore, I'm not going to leave you while you're locked up because we also have kids together.
Do you support him?
I support him. I do. I don't visit that often because where he's at is far. He knows I don't like to drive, but I do, communicate with him very often.
Now, visits mean everything. So if you're not visiting him, he thinks you're still being a down chick. He's okay with you not visiting?
He's okay with me not visiting, as long as I visit sparingly, but I'm not a driver, so I drive when I feel like it really.
What about letters? Do you write them?
We write and we communicate.
It doesn't sound like it's consistent. How often do you send a letter?
Every holiday.
Wow. Okay. All right. Now, obviously they're in there for whatever reason. Do you think he's going to change?
Yeah, I think mine's going to change. He changed his lifestyle while he's in there.
They all do.
He's a Muslim, and he gives me inspiration. We say prayers every time that I go see him. We read the Bible in the beginning and at night.
Now they're very limited on what they can do while they're in there, and reading the Bible is something that, just comes natural while they're in there. You don't think that he's being this inspirational motivation in your life because he's in there? Do you really think when he gets out he's going to read those scriptures every day? You think he's going to get on his knees and pray every day?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do.
Because he tells you?
No, not that only just because he tells me. His action speaks louder than words. Every letter that he sends, it doesn't necessarily have to be about the Bible.
Okay.
So I know that he's not doing it just to please me. He knows my religion. He knows how I feel about it, and he's a changed man from looking from his past, being with his family, knowing what he have done in his past and hearing. So I think he will.
Fabulous. Miss Monet?
Considering I know him, I know when he get out it'll be the same programming. So therefore, I know that our household will be maintained. Of course, every relationship has its downfalls, but as far as his personal character with me, he's quite a man.
Okay. So maybe some of the things he did prior to being locked up, you think those things are going to change?
No, I don't think it's going to change because for the simple fact, as far as household-wise, we didn't have no issues.
Okay.
So therefore,
It wasn't
much to the household that was affected, but his personal presence.
Now, obviously, he did something to, be in there. Whatever it was he was doing, do you think he's going to stop that?
I think unless he's put in that situation again, therefore he won't be back. But I know if I was him and I was put in that situation, then therefore I'll be right back.
Okay, fabulous. Ladies, what are you benefiting from being a down chick? What are you getting out of the deal? There's letters to be written, money to be sent, long drives, phone bills. What are you you benefiting from this? And I know your situation is you met him while he was locked up, so you didn't have a prior. What are you benefiting from being with this man?
Well, I mean, it's all up on me. I take the benefit. I mean, I take the whole thing. I go see him. I send money on his bus. What he gives me is a relationship over the collect calls or going to visit him.
You couldn't get that same relationship from someone else?
Yes, I could, but I chose to go this route. I chose to see someone in prison, and I'm glad that I did.
So do you think that it gives you a sense of comfort because he's locked up versus being with someone who's maybe out and can run, per se free?
Well, like I said earlier, is that an inmate can also cheat on you inside versus on the outside.
But it's not as accessible.
It's not as accessible, correct?
Right.
You can have anybody come see you. You can have anybody to come, talk to you on the collect calls.
Right.
Because there's a lot of women out there that are willing to accept those collect calls, or willing to go out there and drive and do that.
Right.
But however, for me, it's me taking the risk. The only thing I have with me and him is trust. So.
Okay. Did you have trust issues before, and now after being with him, you would say you gained a greater level of trust now? He's taught you how to trust? Would you say that?
You know what? I want to say that he didn't teach me how to trust. It's the trust that came along with being with him,
Okay.
versus someone out on the street. He never lied to me.
And you know this because he told you?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
because he told me and what I've experienced. Now, if he's lying to me, he's doing a good job. But everything else is okay.
Okay, so you have trust, and that's what you're holding on to.
That's what I'm holding on to.
Fabulous. Ms. Monet, what are you benefiting from this? And you said he's,
Well, I'm benefiting. I have a family, so despite him being in there, regardless, I will still have to contact him. We have 3 kids together, and we have one separate from a prior relationship of his that I've been with since she was a day old.
Okay.
So regardless of the issue, he's like a best friend because no matter what, I can talk to him about anything, and he always has my best interest at heart unless it's something that I don't know about.
Okay. Fabulous. Is this putting a strain on your family life at all? I know, Monet, you said you have children.
Yeah, it puts a strain because normally I'm in an office job and he will do the stay-at-home daddy role during the day. So therefore, the kids going to school, like I can honestly say until he got incarcerated, I never did a baby well checkup when the kids go get their shots or nothing. It was all new to me.
So he did that.
He did all, yeah, he did all that.
Okay.
And the cleaning and all of that. He was like a stay-at-home dad.
Okay. And then what about you, Keisha? Is this putting a strain on you? I know you don't have any children, but for family members that maybe you share this with, you let them know that, I've met someone in prison. Is it putting a strain on your relationship? Because a lot of people shine down on that dating.
Well, actually, I can say it don't put a strain on me.
You don't feel like family members are looking down on you, judging you?
If they are, it doesn't concern me because I'm my own person. I've always looked, towards what Keisha wants to do. Now, I would take my family's advice, and that's just
Are
advice.
any of them advising you not to stay with a man that you met in prison?
Not that I know of. I haven't heard of anything like that.
Okay.
I haven't heard of Keisha, I wouldn't do this or I wouldn't do that. But,
So they understand.
They understand.